your sister full.
You fire 6 shots or only 5? Well, to tell you the truth, in all this excitement, I've kind of lost track myself. But Ian, this is a 44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, and would blow your head clean off. You've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you?
Shut the fuck up, okay? Shut the fuck up!
Man, welcome to the Rod Uncensored podcast. I'm your host, Rod Uncensored. You know, things have been going good, man. You know, how everybody's weekend going, man? Or end of the weekend going. Wow.
Hey, end the weekend.
Pretty good weekend. Pretty good weekend, you know. Hung out, kicked it, you know what I'm saying? Ain't do too much. I ain't do no comedy, anything like that, though.
Oh, shit.
I just came from that Wild 'N Out audition that they got out here.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. How did that go?
It was interesting, my brothers. It was very interesting. It was actually more people than I thought it would be in Clarksville.
Well, it's probably people who came out of neighboring areas just to try to get opportunity.
Well, I think what it is they doing is they got 2 of the people coming here and the Comedy Club Jokers out here. They're doing they're hosting the Wild 'N Out light show. So I guess they're getting people together to actually have that show happen.
Okay.
With local talents to do it with the people that's on Wild 'N Out.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah. So, you know, yeah, it was interesting, man. I see how that shit can help comedy, like your comedy though. Like overall, I see how it can help.
Yeah, because you definitely gotta be like talking with that Wild 'N Out.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Tone D Mac, man? I see you. I ran across you a couple times, man. I think we miss each other at the Riverside Pub, Mike, man. How you doing today, man?
Nah, yeah. I never seen you out there.
Yeah, that's I'll be out there sometimes, man.
Yeah, pull up, bro. You know, we out here. We
gotta
doing comedy.
connect it to the stream, yo, your channel.
You said what?
Hold on, what?
Mr. 505. What would you say, man?
Oh no. I'm working on it, brother. Just let me work. I'm on it.
Go ahead, work, man. Yeah, I guess
let me land. I'm here though.
Okay.
Nigga sound like a robot.
I don't know what that nigga doing. That nigga producing a Tubi movie, man.
Hey. Somebody got a Boost Mobile or something?
I don't know.
They got the Boost Mobile.
Or somebody got a Cricket or something? Who want it?
Oh, damn. Now that nigga left. Let me see this.
Dang.
What's going on, Mr. 505?
Did somebody just pay the Just Do bill and they cut their Wi-Fi?
Hey, you
the Just Pass bill. They
got to worry about that with me. Hey, I sat here and I bought all this equipment and ain't been at home to set up shit. I went to Alabama, did a show in Alabama, and I have been running on fumes. So I'm just trying to be. I'm just trying to be like y'all when I grow up.
It sound like an alien.
It sound like somebody eating butterscotch or something. God damn.
Did he say it sound like somebody eating butterscotch?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
It sound like somebody eat one of them hard candies when you used to go to your grandmother's house. It used to be right at the front of the door when you come in. You know what I'm saying? They have that bowl and shit. Every grandparents had the little bowl of the hard candy.
The barber?
Yo.
Okay, your shit working now, man. How you doing?
Nah, my mic been working. I just don't know why I couldn't come up on the screen, but whatever. Y'all can hear me. What's good with y'all, fellas?
Good, man. It's good.
Enjoying the Sunday, man. Warren begins tomorrow.
What I sound like?
Now you sound better. You look like Young Buck a little bit. You sound better now.
He like a hood villain.
Everybody
Man,
just chilling, man. Man, well, Lodge of the
is
Barber.
it still doing that, man?
God
Hell
damn,
yeah,
man,
it
this shit sound
is.
like this shit sound like you got roaches in the fold or something.
Man, I told you I
Sound
dropped
like
my
somebody
damn
popped a
phone
bottle.
last weekend, man. Maybe that.
Yeah, man, this shit all. You
Oh,
might
how
have
about
to
that?
Nah.
Nah.
You don't hear it no more?
Sound like somebody beating me with a latex glove.
Bruh, I gotta chill, bruh.
I hope
What
you
about
use your
now?
phone for a while now.
And now you good.
You good?
Okay.
Nah,
Good
that's
now.
better. It's better now. Yeah, you Gucci now. Gucci
All
bandana
right.
now.
But Lodge of the
Gucci
Barber,
Oh,
man.
bandana
it's
is
back. It's
Hold
back. It's
crazy.
back.
up.
It's,
I want to talk about your post, man.
Which one?
About the Philly versus Jersey beef, man. That shit had me backing up, man. What happened with that shit?
whoa. Yeah.
So what happened was, a Philly promoter / comedian had a show last week, and I went to the show. I supported the show. The brother gave me opportunities in the past of getting guest spots when I first started on the comedy scene, and I was one of 2 Jersey comedians in the building, but I wasn't booked for the show. Like, I literally went just to support the show. Like, I'm the type of comedian, I'll come to another comedian show just to support. I don't want no time. I'm not begging for no time. I'm just coming to be in the building and support, my fellow comedians. So basically, he had an okay turnout for the show. I heard the show before. It wasn't a great turnout. And he asked me if I could, if I wanted to do 5 minutes. And I really didn't want to do 5 minutes, but I was like, he asking me, he done looked me out in the past. I'll go up, do a couple minutes, you know what I'm saying, just to help him out. So I did 5 minutes after the first guy who was like terrible. So I had to, I brought the crowd back. Basically. And dude had like maybe 5 comedians that he had booked for the show, but he let like 4 to 5 comedians get guest spots. So now it holds the show up. People get restless. Like, you basically put up a light comedian, then you put me up, dope, and then the next 2 after me was dope, and then you put 2 dry comedians up, and then it was like
He held a crowd hostage.
Yeah, so
They was on a roller coaster.
Yeah, so I ended up leaving, like, basically after the other Jersey comedian had performed, I left or whatever, right? Me and my man had left. So one of the comedians who was from Philly was like, he went up, he did his thing, he killed it, which he did, and he was waiting to get paid. He was like, yo, boy, gotta pay me my money. So we like, okay. So we leave. The next day, Sunday, my man who's from my business partner who's from Philly, he's getting all the calls like, yo, what's up with the poor boy, ain't paying me my money, from multiple comedians that was on this show, right?
Ooh,
so it's like, damn, like, this is 2 shows in a row where he done, either didn't have the attendance or he didn't have niggas bread. So, mind you, none of this shit is my business. You know what I'm saying? So we get to Monday, and this nigga makes a GoFundMe to raise the money to pay the comedians and the DJ, right? So this shit is like, it's like, is this a joke? Like, did Bull really make a GoFundMe? Now here's the thing. It's real simple. He didn't have everybody money on Saturday when the show was, but he got paid from his job on Wednesday, and he basically could have paid everybody on Wednesday. So all he had to say is like, look, bad turnout, whatever, went over budget. I don't have everybody money. Only person that got paid on the show was the headliner. The headliner did get paid, but everybody else,
Of course.
didn't get paid. So what happened was, all he had to do was just tell these dudes, like, I had your bread Wednesday. He doesn't tell them nothing. He like backdoors the situation. Like, give me your cash app, I got you, and then never sends the money. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me go get your money. I'll be right back. And like run out the back door type shit. So niggas is like pissed behind the scenes, but they not really trying to go public with it. He makes the GoFundMe. If you do the math, you got $500 you're trying to raise. You owe 4 comedians and the DJ money, so you probably owe all of them about $100 each. They waited till they waited this long. They would have waited till Wednesday, my personal opinion. But making the GoFundMe made the shit worse, and people was telling him like, "Yo, once certain people get a hit, get wind of this GoFundMe situation, it's going to go bad." So one of his arch enemies in comedy, Mr. 2 Ray Gordon, seen this shit and pulled a 50 Cent move. He donated $50 to the cause. and then made posts about it like, yo, we got to help our struggling comedians and all this other shit, right? So now the promoter goes live and is basically saying, he's going to send that money back because Bull's trying to be petty, blah, 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 blah. So now I'm watching the live and I've heard, I've talked to the Jersey comedian. I got his side of the story. And I asked on the live, like, yo, at what point did you communicate with the comedians about not having their money? And he took it as if, I was being disrespectful, and like he started coming at me all crazy on the live. And it's like, dude, I ain't the one you need to be mad at. Like, I looked you out. I just asked you a question. So next thing you know, like this is Monday. Then we get to Tuesday, and my man calls me, and he's known this guy since they was like, knee high. He like, yo, Bull called me 4:00 in the morning, said we conspired to go against him and trying to take him down. It's like, man, people don't even know who he is, man. But anyway, he unfriended my man who was like, they know each other. I was before comedy, and he unfriended me. All right, I thought this shit was crazy. Like, you unfriended me because I asked you a question on your live, whatever. But then after that, he started the Jersey slander post. So first it was, Jersey comedians be paying $6 to come pay toll, come over the bridge and get on stage and be trash. So I'm like, well, he's not talking about me with this. You know what I'm saying? Because the Jersey comedian, he started off cool, but I felt like his second half, like he kind of fell a little flat. But, regardless, if y'all had an agreement for you to pay this man for the services, y'all had an agreement. You owe this man money. So the next Jersey post was 90% of Jersey comedians is trash. And that's a fact. So at that post, now I'm offended. Now I'm disrespected. And here's the reason why, from my perspective. If you never unfriended me after I questioned you about the communication with the comedians and them getting their money, if you never unfriended me, if I didn't do the guest spot for you, when you asked me, I wouldn't have felt offended. But the fact that I came to your show, I supported you, I'm from Jersey, and I did you a solid, then you unfriended me, and then you made the Jersey slander post, yeah, I feel some type of way. Because there's no way you would have made them posts and still been my friend, and it would have made me feel like you was talking about me. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you unfriended me online and then you talk shit about me, that would be crazy. It's like if it was the other way around. If I had a Philadelphia comedian person I knew, or we was cool, whatever the case may be, and we just had a disagreement or a misunderstanding, and I unfriended them and then said, "Oh, Philly comedians be on some bullshit," they gonna look at me like, "Hold up, this nigga talking about me? Like, hold on." He say this shit after unfriending me. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I had took it. So he made like 3 posts about Jersey comedians, and I made my post. I didn't say his name. I said, yo, it's a Philly promoter, had a comedy show. He couldn't pay a Jersey comedian, it wasn't me. It wasn't me, though. And he couldn't pay Philly comedians either. But he couldn't pay a Jersey comedian, and that Jersey comedian had called him out on it. And now he's running around saying that that 90% of Jersey comedians are trash. Basically trying to start a civil war because You making this a statement. You making this a Philly versus Jersey thing. And now everybody jumps in, and I sit back and just start watching. I'm watching who's defending his nonsense. I'm watching who's agreeing with the Jersey slander. And then I'm watching to see how people really feel about this. Because my whole thing is, if I know you and I'm feeling some type of way, imagine the motherfucker who don't know you that been grinding, busting their ass with this comedy shit that's from Jersey. It's like, who the fuck is this guy to say anything? You know what I'm saying? So you then get Philly comedians like, oh, you must think you in the 90%. No, I don't think I'm in the 90% because one, I'm not trash. Two, the math ain't math. Like, you ain't never in Jersey. You don't book Jersey talent like that. But here's the ultimate reason why I felt disrespected by the Jersey slander. Besides the fact of the unfriending, besides the fact of the guest spot, besides the fact of doing the solid, he doesn't get booked in his own city. He doesn't get booked in his own city. The last time he was booked outside his city, he was booked in Jersey. He was booked on my show because I show love to those who show love to me. This man gave me 3 guest spots when I first started doing comedy, period, in Philly. He was the first promoter to give me an opportunity in Philly, and then he booked me for 2 shows after. The business was always good. Everybody who had business with this man was always good. It was up until his last 2 shows that he had problems with the business. You see what I'm saying? And even with him having problems with the business, those 2 shows, it's like people try to make excuses and all this other shit. But it's like, dude, you're not going to slander my state and the comedians from my state when I'm the only comedian from my state to book you and make you be a headliner on one of my shows. And I didn't have to do that. I put money in your pocket too. So when you say shit about Jersey comedians, you need to remember who the last motherfucker was to actually book you outside your city and book you, period. Because you don't get booked for shows. The only shows you do comedy at is the shows that you produce yourself. So
maybe the bull was trying to live beyond his means, man. That's the only way I look at it, man.
Here's the thing, right?
The budget wasn't making sense. He tried to make a great extravaganza, and he had the money, man.
I'm gonna tell you where you fucked up at with the budget. It wasn't even about having to pay the comedians or pay the DJ. The thing that killed his budget was the venue. The venue that he had was too damn expensive. You know what I'm saying? It was too expensive, and that's where the bulk of his budget went. And the thing about it, this is an old school mentality promoter. So this is somebody who was doing shows, 10 years ago, whatever, 10, 15 years ago, and you was filling rooms. If you see a flyer and the flyer say purchase tickets and they had somebody's name and phone number on that shit, you want to already know or have an idea what type of show that shit is. If there's no ticket link, if there's no Eventbrite, if there's no online shit, you already should know what to expect. Like, and it's not saying you're not going to have a good show, but it's an old school mentality of promotion. I'm not putting my fucking phone number on no damn flyer for people to be calling me or cash at me money to come to a show. Now, for those that it works for, cool. But at the end of the day, by you cutting off the internet, as far as having online tickets available, you're cutting off a demographic of people and new fans that can come check out what it is that you got going on. And marketing wise, he didn't understand that. He's still stuck in it. Yo, I threw a show back in 2009 and I had 200 people in the building and it worked for me then. I'm gonna keep doing this shit now. It's like, nigga, it's 2025, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got social media. Yeah, you still can do physical tickets, posters, all of that stuff, the hand-to-hand shit. But ain't nobody calling Big Mama and them to get no damn tickets. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, what the fuck is the link? Like, I purchase a ticket online, or if I see the flyer, all right, I pull up, I pay at the door. Like, all that other shit, then it's like, you shouldn't be dependent on paying your talent off the money you make from the show. You need to have
right.
money.
You should already have that already established, yeah.
Put it to the side from the rip Anybody that ever got booked on SIGU Comedy Club, they got their money when they came through the door, or they got their money as soon as they got off stage. You know what I'm saying?
Same with
It
me.
ain't
Same with me, y'all.
ain't none of that other bullshit. Like, I budget the money that we gonna pay the comedians first. The comedians that I don't give a fuck if we got 2 people or we got 200 people there. That comedian and I agreed on whatever we agreed on, and they gonna get what we agreed on. That's the bottom line. At the end of the day, it is not the comedian's responsibility if the show wasn't the turnout the promoter expected. You see what I'm saying? And my thing is, if the show wasn't the turnout that you expected and you didn't make what you thought you was going to make, we still need to have a conversation. Because at the end of the day, communication is key. And when I asked them, like, at what point did you communicate with the comedians? I'm not wrong for asking you that question. You just feel some type of way that it was me that asked it. Because you feel like, yo, who are you to ask me any damn thing or whatever? Like, you this ain't got nothing to do with you. Like, no, I'm asking as a concerned comedian. And a real question. I'm not trying to bash you. I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm just asking, did you communicate with them? Because you don't understand why these niggas so mad. I understand why they mad. They mad because you never communicated and said, hey, I ain't got your motherfucking bread. If you go to work and you work a full week and you get paid every week, and they say, hey, they messed the checks up. You ain't gonna get the check on Friday, but you'll get the check on Saturday. You're gonna be a little pissed, but it's like, all right, at least I know when I'm getting my money. You fucking work all week and you like, yo, where my check at? And niggas ain't telling you nothing. You ready to blow that motherfucker up. Like yo, what's up with these funds? You know what I'm saying? So that was the situation that happened, and it was like, yo, dude, you gotta wear the L. Like, listen, man, you bitching over $500. I did my last comedy special, and I owed the video production team $5,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to have that talk with niggas owing them $5,000. Here's the thing. I told them niggas, yo, this how the payment arrangement gonna go. And they was like, all right, cool. It's called communication. That shit is not that difficult. But this nigga was stressing, like, for you to make a GoFundMe for $500, if you gotta make a GoFundMe for $500 to pay your comedians, you don't need to have a show. Like, you don't.
I mean, but
like you said though, the nigga is cold fries, man. I expect the man to heat up again.
But it's the first time he did that shit.
But I don't think taking that route of trying to say 90, like if you would have said 50%, if you would have said 55%, if you would have maybe even said 60%, but for you to say 90, nigga, the queen of Philadelphia comedy is from fucking Jersey. Tasha Reese won Philly's Funniest last year. She's from fucking Jersey. Fucking Ray Gordon is probably right now, outside of a nigga like Kevin Hart, the dopest Philadelphia comedian, right?
Not even that. Some more.
He's under some more. Who's from fucking Jersey? So I'm just saying, like, y'all best nigga carries one of the Queen of Comedy's bags to her shows. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, don't
say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
The nigga say what man.
About the bags?
Nah, you can't say that he carrying bags, bro.
Wait a minute. Listen. Let me ask you a question. If you got that bill paid, she has a special, and then she has another special that is called All of the Queen's Men, and he's on it. So it's not. I'm not saying that to disrespect him, but what I'm saying is, when she moves, he moves. You see what I'm saying? He understands his position. You know what I'm saying? He understands his value to her. He understands her value to him. You see what I'm saying? He ain't never gonna make this no Jersey, Philly bullshit. You see what I'm saying? And I don't really think any comedian should be trying to make anything segregated as far as state and all this other shit. Like, to me, it's dumb. Like, it's dope, talented comedians all over the world, not even just America. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Trevor Noah is dope, and that nigga ain't even from here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at the end of the day, you're trying to create a divide because you mad at one person that's from a state that you're not from. But you booked this nigga. You booked this nigga, and you was a fan of this nigga. You made all these posts about how he's up next, and that's why when he dropped the files, when homie dropped the receipts of the promoter bigging him up the last couple years, he made himself look stupid. Now you saying Jersey comedians is trash. Oh, they pay $6 to come over to Toll and get on stage and be garbage and this, that, and the third. But dog, y'all entered the same contest. Y'all was in the Philly's Funniest contest last year, and you got bounced out before him. So that means that he's better than you. You see what I'm saying? But it's like when you go down a rabbit hole, it's like deep. It was a situation that didn't have to come to that. But when I made that post about the Civil War, everybody started running with it. Motherfuckers is choosing sides. People was copping pleas, or I ain't picking the side. I love everybody. Can't we all just get along? People calling me up like I was Trump playing in World War IV or some shit. It's like, no, he's trying to start a civil war. I didn't say I was trying to start a civil war. I said he's trying to start a civil war. He the one that started this Jersey slander. And I know you see my post. I got the shirts coming soon. Keep my state name out your mouth. Shirts
Hey, you want to sell them up for like? You want to sell them?
Hey, you got to capitalize. Got to capitalize right now. So it's a window right now. It's a window right now. Capitalize, y'all. No doubt.
Hey, you gotta put the slapping shit on there, bro.
Yeah, man.
That shit, wow.
This shit crazy, man. This is just real catty, man. It's crazy, man. I feel like, man, we comics at the level that we at, man. We should be trying to lift each other up, man, instead of doing all this Bama shit, man.
Absolutely.
Ain't none of us at that level where we should be talking down on each other and all that shit. Like, man, man, that shit just kind of irks my skin a little bit, man. Just a little bit. Just damn, yeah.
Listen, it was a day and a half.
Bro, y'all, is that like that? Is like that in Philly like that with the comedy scene?
Listen, Philly comedy scene is crabs in the barrel. You know what I'm saying? Philly comedy scene is crabs in the barrel. When I started, I didn't start in Philly. So like, I'm from South Jersey. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 20 minutes from Camden. I'm like 40 minutes from AC. I started in Atlantic City, New Jersey. I didn't start in Philly. I didn't start in New York. I wasn't licking no boots, and I wasn't kissing no ass like a lot of other comedians do. I got my shit from the mud or whatever. Open mics, grinding out, my work speaking for itself, and people respecting me as a talent, as an artist, as a comedian. A lot of these dudes be clicked up and squad up and shaking hands, rubbing elbows, and all of that shit. And it's like, look, to each his own. When it came down to Philly, somebody put a word in and said, yo, my man, he doing this thing. You should give him a shot. That brother gave me a shot. He said, I'm going to give him 5 minutes. And I made the best of that 5 minutes. And he said, you know what? I want to bring you back. And I said, all right, cool. And he brought me back at another time. And then after that, he was like, yo, I'm going to book you because, you're getting better and blah, 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 blah. And I respect that. I respect that man for that. So when I went to his show on the weekend, when I didn't have a show, because I've been working like crazy, I didn't have a show. I saw this flyer. I saw the card. I knew the comedians. I said, this is a dope card. I'm going to come through. I'm going to support the joint. And I'm going to have a good time. I'm coming to your event to support it, nigga. You trying to make me work for free. And then I do it as a solid because of what you've done for me in the past. And then because you mad at somebody that's from the same state as me, now you talk all of this shit about all the comedians from my state. So how am I not supposed to feel disrespected? And you unfriend me. You know what I'm saying? Like, how am I not supposed to feel disrespected? So it's like I never said the man's name. I never did some of the shit that other comedians did because I still had that little bit of respect for him. But at the end of the day, he was wrong in that situation. And nobody's going to justify you ask or agree with somebody to do a service for you. They do the service. You don't follow the agreement. You don't pay them. You don't even tell them when you can pay them. And then you want the sympathy story, and niggas is trying to come to the defense of that. No, has everybody, from my understanding, been paid since then? I believe that Wednesday when he got paid, everybody got paid, but it didn't need to go to that. Like, he didn't need to do the GoFundMe shit. He could have told all of them niggas that night, Saturday, hey, I get paid Wednesday. I got y'all on Wednesday. And niggas would have waited till Wednesday and not said nothing, got their bread on Wednesday, and shit would have been cool. But instead, you want to duck niggas. You want to not answer niggas' calls or text messages and avoid niggas. That's a problem.
Hey, you trying to get the $1 bill off the Players Club.
Yeah. Don't pay the cookie for nothing.
And he told you niggas, is y'all Jimmy Walker? Is you DJ Quick? You don't deserve that. You don't get nothing.
You don't get nothing.
Stewing. Oh, I'm stewing because I hit all this. Oh God, my brother, I feel your pain.
Is you Jimmy Walker? Is you Jimmy Walker?
Oh, hey, number one, I get tired of promoters, and I'm a promoter. I don't like when people hide behind the guest spot. The guest spot is, let me get some free work out of you. Let me go ahead and get that free 5 minutes, that hot five you get. I'm gonna go ahead and just take that off your hands real quick. Go on up there and give me them hot five you got real quick.
Listen.
Pump it up one time for me with this guest spot. I so appreciate you being here.
What I did with my guest spot, I said, listen, I'm gonna go do this 5 minutes, right? That I don't really want to do, but I'm gonna make some money off of it. I did my 5 minutes, and I sold some t-shirts. So
that's love.
I made the best of the 5 minutes. You see what I'm saying? I didn't do the 5 minutes for nothing. I didn't get the money from him, but while I got a crowd here, I'm gonna do this 5 minutes. I'm gonna do this one bit that ties into my t-shirt, and I'm gonna sell some t-shirts, and I'm gonna sit my ass down, and I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the show. And that's exactly what I did. You see what I'm saying? But what a lot of these comedians in this area do, they are comedian whores. They want to get on everybody's stage, and these niggas will outbid themselves. So I've seen comedians say, listen, a promoter said, yo, we want to put you on the show. How much? Oh, I need $400 or $500. Niggas say, well, look, we ain't got that in the budget. We can give you $2, right? Now, mind you, these is niggas in your city. It ain't like you got to travel. This is in your city where you live at, right? We can't give you
Right.
$500. We got $2 for you, though. Niggas say, nah, that ain't enough. What I do, hey, nigga, give me the $200. I take it. You know what I'm saying? I drive 20 minutes to come get that damn $200. Get that shit to me. I go take
shit. I drive 2 hours to get 200 before shit.
I go get the money. Now the same nigga that just told you he need $400 or $500, this nigga pop up at the show. This nigga in the back. This nigga like, hey, bro, you got a nice turnout tonight, man. Can I get on? Let me do 5 minutes for you, baby. Now niggas turning the fiends. Let me just do 5 minutes for you, baby. Come on, get on stage. Let me give you 5 minutes. Now niggas get on stage and do 5 minutes. This nigga's never paying you $400 or $500 to perform, cause this nigga, all you gotta do is motherfucking wait for you to sit up there and get that junkie itch. Come on, baby.
Bruh, you devalued yourself.
You done devalue. Listen, you done devalue yourself, and you will never get that number that you told that motherfucker that you wanted in the beginning. Because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. No matter where you at, you are only worth what you are willing to negotiate. You know what I'm saying? You are only worth what you are willing to negotiate. These niggas talk, I know my worth, I need this, I need that, blah, 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 blah. I see, nigga, you on the same show with the nigga that's getting paid $75 motherfucking dollars. But you want to get paid $4 or $5. How the fuck does that make any sense? If you're not selling no tickets, you ain't putting no butts in no seats, you ain't signing no motherfucking autographs, none of that shit after the motherfucking show.
I mean, yeah, well, $400 or $500, you ain't been on a TV road, you ain't been on Comic View or Comedy Central or something, or for $500, you was hot in '94 or something, but you still know who you are, something of that nature,
bro. Listen, let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna use a bigger name comedian for example, right? Joe Torre. Now, Joe Torre was just in my town last night, did a show, cool. This time last year, I opened up for Joe Torre in my area, right? The promoter comes to me. He don't know shit about comedy. He comes to me. He says, listen, I got a good deal on Joe Torre. And he tells me what the number was. And he said, do you think that's a good deal for him? And I said, I'm going to say it is a good deal. Then he tells me where he wants to have the show at. And I said, I'm going to be honest with you. You're not going to get a return on your investment because you can't get enough, you can't get enough people in there that to come see him. And he said, well, the spot hold 100 people. I said, bro, first of all, it's not going to be a line of 100 people around the corner in South Jersey waiting to come see Joe Torre.
Not now. No.
I was like, listen, you're going to need some help from a nigga like me, a local nigga, to bring bodies in the building to help you get close to your quota or whatever. And I'm not saying put me on the show, but nigga, you called me asking me advice. I'm breaking down the math for you. So he puts me on the show. He puts 2 Philly comedians on the show. Joe Torre's the headliner, right? All right. The promoter he ended up having 92 people showed up for this show.
Okay, it's good.
Listen, we got to talk the math. 30 of these motherfuckers came for the promoter. That's 30. 40 of them came because of me. I sold 40 tickets to this show. So now you at 70. Then you had 15 came because a girl had a birthday party. So how many people really came to see Joe Torre? So they took a loss. They took a loss on that. And I told them that they were going to, because they didn't understand how this comedy game works, especially when you start dealing with different areas and different regions. You see what I'm saying? You're booking somebody that was popular in the 90s. You're booking somebody that was popular 30 fucking years ago. You
Right.
So now you're trying to get those people like, hey, don't you remember him? He was in this. You're trying to use that to get the people, and you're going to be able to get some people that, for nostalgia reasons, will play on that. But
it's not going to be many.
But it's not going to be enough, because this is what you got to do. You got to look at, where are these people performing at? If you want to know how popular a person is with stand-up comedy, look at some of the venues they perform at. When you look at people like Ali Sadiq, who I just saw Friday, you look at Ali Sadiq, you look at Miss Pat. They, in my opinion, are on level 3. Level 3 is they are performing in rooms that hold 2,000 to almost 3,000 people. Then you have level 2. That is Mike Epps. That is Cat Williams. You see Mike Epps and Cat Williams' careers, stand-up comedy-wise, are very parallel if you pay attention to the moves. Every year, Mike Epps comes to AC twice a year. Where does he perform at? Boardwalk Hall. Cat Williams comes to AC twice a year. Where does he perform at? Boardwalk Hall. They both perform in Philly twice a year. Where do they perform at? The Leocore Center. They're performing at the same places. Who do they bring with them? Kind of an all-star cast of comedians. Mike Epps has We Done Ones tour. So he got D. Ray Davis, Corey Holcomb, these new internet niggas, Mojo Brooks, and
Mojo, yeah.
Yeah. When you look at Cat grabs the niggas like Tommy Davidson, Monique, or whatever. He grabs
Red Grant.
He grabs them and takes them. They're doing very parallel shit. Then you got level 1.
Kevin Hart.
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
What happened to me?
He cut off on level 1, man. That's the
You got muted after level 1. Yeah,
but boy, just got hit by that
Nigga, stop
Illuminati.
talking on number
we was letting you cook. We was letting you cook. Yeah, he was cooking too much. He was cooking.
Waffle House.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He was
Bro,
Cracker
that
Barrel, boy. He was cooking, baby.
boy
Nah, I
Illuminati
can't
like
call
that
him Cracker Barrel because he had some flavor with it too. So he was cooking.
They took the logo off of Cracker Barrel too. They ain't too right.
Yeah, man.
That
Oh
And he
man.
motherfucker.
was seasoned. He was on fajita style. He was seasoned.
Hey, what
I
they
tell
change the
you.
logo to? The dude on the chair?
No, the dude gone.
Oh, hell, not here.
Took
I
the
looked at
cracker
the
off
nigga.
the barrel.
I looked at the nigga today. I said the
Hey,
nigga
Tone
still up
D
there.
Mac, man.
Yo,
Dang,
what's good?
I kind of wanted him to finish though, man. But, you
Yeah,
Hey,
know,
yo.
yeah, man.
Hey,
Hey,
I
but
So,
let me tell you something. I am not the only one that's no notice. Bruh, why in the heck do you have on that slingshot tonight?
who got a slingshot?
What woman has got on your nerves tonight that you feel like you gotta go ahead and whoop on?
Who talking about got a
Man,
slingshot?
Rod got the domestic violence outfit on right now. Like he finna go commit a whole domestic.
hey, you do
Hilarious.
got your shoulders
Hey,
up.
yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. I'm a struggle comedian, man. I'm on my more better blues type shit today,
Hey,
baby.
man, your shoulders broad, boy. You got the shoulders.
Hey, yo.
Hey.
That's for the lifting them heavy thighs I got. You ain't lifting the BB gum, your shoulder got to be broad.
Hey, man, you ain't have to point that shit out, cuz.
That man got that red
it
solo
looked like
cup. His shoulder look like,
look
hey,
like he
he
got
better
neck
be cooked
rolls
out
on that
all
joint.
day.
Got one of them Brian Cock neck rolls.
Oh man.
You gotta stay strong, man. Hey,
Yeah.
Tone D Mac, man.
Yo,
Is he
yo,
is he
what's
coming
good?
back to finish that?
I don't know if he's
Yeah.
coming back, but let's go on. Let's keep on going with the show, man. You know, I'm
All
on borrowed
right,
time,
bet
nigga. I got
that
a
up.
wife, nigga. Tone D Mac.
Yo,
Hey, did she tell you you look good? She said you look good in that shirt, did
Oh, she didn't say that. She just said eat that honey pack.
she?
Tone D Mac, how did you get started, man? Because you from the same area. I'm from Abilene. You from Edgewood. Like
uh,
the scene is so small. How did you get started, man?
so I started in Baltimore.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
started in Baltimore at the Motor House. First time doing comedy. Niggas bombed niggas bombed first time ever doing comedy.
Yeah.
Hard, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
A hard
Okay.
bomb. Like nigga, I was like,
9/11 bomb? 9/11?
huh? What'd you say?
Not like golf
9/11?
claps, but like
Like
they was like,
9/11 or Oklahoma bomber type shit.
Nigga,
What
this
kind of?
nigga called my name. I went out on stage, and everything just went black. I was
Oh
like
shit.
started
God
talking,
damn.
fumbled on my words. I think
God damn.
I did like 30 seconds. The host was like, "Yo," he was like,
30 seconds.
he was like, "Well,
That's scary.
how long did it take for you to go back and try again?
I went back next week. I went back next week.
And how'd you do?
The I did better than the first time. So I
Okay.
think the third time the host was like, "Oh yeah, you actually are pretty funny." He was just like, "We just gotta tighten up on a couple little jokes for real." He was like, "You're funny." So that kind of gave me my end. I was like, "All right, I know I'm funny for real." So I just gotta like tighten up on like writing better jokes and shit like that for real. But started
Yeah.
from there. Started from there. Went out to I went out Cali for real. I was out in San Diego and was doing
Okay.
comedy out there for real. And he's doing comedy in LA, you know what I'm saying, the comedy store. So I mean I've done comedy for like 6 years now, for real.
Okay. How's the nigga says hyenas and lions out there in LA? How's that? How was your experience with that, man?
Um well if you're in LA specifically with LA, you already have to be popping. You already have to like have something. Because if you're just going to do comedy, you're gonna be broke. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna have no bread. Cause nigga, like you're gonna be hustling at open mics, people not paying you, just like yo was talking about people not paying you, people running off with the money. You know what I'm saying? I had to pull up with somebody for at the show. I'm like, yo, I know you're doing a show tonight. I'm pulling up on you. So give me the
Mm,
bread. You know what I'm saying?
damn.
So
You had that yapper?
I just walked in. I'm like, yo, we're gonna have to figure something out for real.
Oh, you about to
So
slap shit out of the
we're gonna have we're gonna have to do something for real. But like in LA, bro, it's like a totally different scene for real because niggas are actually you're around people who you see moving up in the comedy world. Or
Uh-huh.
you like it's very natural to just run into like a funny ass nigga. Like it's very like any comedian you can think about does comedy in LA. You're gonna see them.
Uh-huh.
So it's just natural to see them. So you got people there who are actually pretty famous,
Uh-huh.
but then you know what I'm saying, if you just a regular nobody,
Uh-huh.
then they not even willing to give you any type of time for real unless you already in the circle for real. Or unless you're down to do some, you know what I'm saying, some
Whoa,
zesty
whoa,
stuff for real. If you down to do the
whoa.
zesty,
Niggas want you to
then
be on that
Man, bro,
boulet.
everybody keep saying that shit. You gotta give us some ass to do comedy and shit
Hey,
in
it's
LA.
weird, man. It's weird, man. LA weird, man.
bro, nigga, like I'm trying to tell you, they really be out there like really you see some like I ain't gonna this is a true story. My man's lived out there. I hung with this dude for probably like 3 or 4 months. Regular dude, right? Never was gay, no none of that. Nigga was a regular nigga. I hung up
Hold on,
for
you
Wait,
just
three
said
wait,
that.
months.
hold on. Wait. This shit about to go left. He said he
Nah, nah,
never was gay. So at some point he converted.
bro. I'm trying to tell you, my like I hung for 3 months. Like I'm seeing this man at Mike's. I'm seeing this man on like regular everyday street. Right? So nigga ain't never give me no type of like zesty signs or none of that. I ain't see yo for probably like 6 months. Yo came back straight gay, bro. I'm like,
He
Yo,
but
hold up,
converted,
hold
but
up,
bro.
hold up, hold up.
yo
Undercover
What
yo,
gay
happened?
brother.
What
Wow.
happened? What happened?
my man went up from he had 7,000 followers, bro. Nigga got over 100K now.
But
Hey,
what
he was
happened though?
undercover.
Like
He
like
was
what did
he
you
was
see?
undercover. He went
That
to a
man,
Diddy party.
I don't know.
that boy,
Then it went to 100 when it went to 100K. I was like,
man.
niggas
Damn.
just don't go from 7,000 followers to 100K and like,
Man, I bet when he passed gas, it sound like canoes coming in the shore, like like the ships.
That
bro.
nigga,
Man,
that nigga, that nigga pulled you to the side and was like, "Look, you know I can put you on. How much stage time are you trying to do? What you willing to do
yeah,
for
He
that's
was like,
stage
love,
time?"
bro.
"Be gentle, just be gentle. Are you gonna use
Man,
some baby oil?"
Well, like if you down to do that stuff, they with it for real. You feel me? So
no,
I
Man,
didn't
hey,
that
hey,
that's not my move for real. You feel me? So that
nah,
was
I
that.
ain't fucking with it. I guess I'm just gonna be a broke ass comic, man. Goddamn, a chitless circuit. My here we are.
Nah, so I ain't gonna lie. I got put up on game for real. So if you really want to do comedy, you gotta go into like so my man's he do cruises. So he's telling me about the cruises. So my man is getting bread on the cruises. Bread. You know, there's comedians who just do cruises and making $500,000 a year, $100,000 a year. Nah, like
Yeah.
500,000 plus a year just doing cruises.
nigga, they doing a
Oh
show
yeah, their
every
entertainment
goddamn
budget
night.
nice. Yeah, they.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, I was on a cruise a couple years ago, and I remember. I don't know if y'all remember this comic, black comic. He kind of got like a white style, but he was always in a lot of stuff in the '90s, and he was in Do the Right Thing. Steve White.
Uh huh.
Yeah, he was on the cruise ship that I was on, and I watched him. So I'm like, I hadn't seen him in years. I'm like, oh shit, he on a cruise ship.
Yeah, bro.
So
Like
I see a
you.
lot of those comics like that. They do cruise ships.
And then it said one of the y'all. So I was out in Vegas for real. So they said do colleges.
Yeah,
He said colleges. You get a college crew. You could probably slide there every few months, every year, just doing comedy shows. Cause
Yeah,
I did a college out there. I was like, this is kind of lit for real. Niggas was liberals. Niggas was like first time starting college. I was like, that shit kind of lit for real. Little college show was out. It was actually kind of fire, yo.
okay.
dog. I did a psychiatric hospital, though.
That's crazy. What?
hey, bro, chill
But
out, bro.
hey, yo, what's the weirdest place? What's the weirdest place you've done comedy at?
Nigga said,
I
I
haven't
did a
done
psych- I
nothing
did a
weird yet.
psychiatric hospital. That was the
6505.
weirdest shit for me.
But I would
What'd you
say
do?
something that caught me off guard though. I did a private event for a comic, a popular a comic that gave me opportunity to open up for him. It was a private event. It was like my first ever time doing a private event, and it was a all check this out. It was an all black bicyclist club, And I was like, right. So when I got up there, I said, man, y'all breaking the cycle. I didn't know black people was cycling. And they was all had paper. But everybody had paper, man. They was in there cycling. I said, all y'all walking around when y'all be driving. I said, I just think all y'all got in your head. You know when that song when you see people driving the bikes or the shit, they be like, get your own way. It just seems like that's just something that you just hear when they be on the bike.
So you trying to tell them they had their bicycle uniforms on?
Yeah, man. It was love. It was all black folks, man.
They had the little tight shit on. Nothing
Yeah,
fall
man. They,
out.
you know them biker shorts. You know with the little I call them nut grabbers. You know to keep your nuts to keep your nuts in place.
There you go.
I gotta say something too, because
Yeah, that's hilarious.
the three niggas who promote shows on here, man. I'm talking to y'all, man. Why do you
Potentially
think?
for
Okay, potentially four. Why do you believe niggas know they got chilling budgets, but trying to have lobster budgets at the same time, man? Why do you think that is? People try to live out their needs. You know what I mean? Knowing they don't got the money.
It's that fake it till you make it, baby.
That's what you think it is.
Oh yeah. Sometimes you gotta before you get it. Some people want to already assume make you assume like you already have it.
So you say they're doing it for the clout, or they just what?
Yeah, a little bit of that too. Put it like this: people are more susceptible to, I guess, to be more receptive to you if they think that you are more successful than you saying your realness. Well, I'm struggling, man. You know what I'm saying? They really most people don't want to tell about their struggles. So most people want to support something that seems to be already in motion, moving. Or whatever.
Yup. I agree with that.
It's crazy like that, but that's how it is, though.
I agree with that.
I'm gonna
I
say
think
my experience with this has been when I first started saying I'm gonna jump out there and start promoting shows and I'm gonna start booking comics. I had somebody that's on tour right now with LeVar Walker. He gave me a real phone call. I'm talking about a real phone call. And when he told me, he said, look, and he called me my government name too. He was like, hey, look, Adrian, you gonna make some money, but you gonna lose a whole bunch of money in the beginning. You gonna lose a whole bunch. So don't jump out there, don't get discouraged. No, you gonna lose a whole lot of money in the beginning. He said, because he said, as you're trying to build your repertoire, you're going to find your niche and what it is. So when I set my budget, when what that individual what Elijah's going through with that individual, man, hey, I like to go ahead and shoot that bread immediately. I like to go and be done before you get there.
hey,
I like to have that already taken care of. I like to
And
go ahead
let's
and, hey,
hold on,
I'm asking you cash app two, 3 weeks ahead of time. Hey, send me your cash app.
I'm not going through anything
Send me
with
your
that
cash app.
individual because I wasn't
Yeah.
looking.
I apologize, my brother. I
That's okay.
apologize, my brother.
That's okay.
But
I,
Look,
yeah,
I gotta
I like to
I
go
just
ahead and,
go ahead.
hey, I
Rod, I
don't
think
mind even saying this. I
Hold up. We talking over each other. What you saying?
yes. I just booked a Philly comic. I just had a Philly comic down here 2 weeks ago. The man had his money literally 3 weeks before he got here. He had his money
that's good
3 weeks
money.
before he got here. It wasn't I don't do that back end shit. Because if
Yeah,
you burn a promoter like that, they go ahead and pay you 2, 3 weeks ahead of time. If you got all your bread 2, 3 weeks ahead of time and you burn a promoter like that, your reputation will follow you. It will follow
yeah,
you. Bad
yeah.
business goes on promoter side and comic side. If you a comic
Facts.
that does bad business, that shit will follow you. It will follow.
I agree with that. I agree with
Yeah. When you agree to something, you got to make a commitment, man. You got to commit to it. You know what I'm saying? And also too, but professionalism goes a long way too. You know,
Mhm.
I love to be on time. You know, yeah, all that takes is all the key of everything. Though.
Yep.
Couple times I took a bird bath. Nigga had to take a bird bath because I just got off of work, nigga. And went to a show, man. That shit.
Had to hit the 4 major parts.
I had to hit the 4 major parts, nigga.
Hey, Rod, you know what I also think though? I think you got a lot of these guys who treat this shit like a hustle, and they think of today and not think about tomorrow. And for whatever reason, like, I've seen this shit in comedy, I've seen this shit in hip hop, I've seen it in so many different realms of entertainment events where they just think we're gonna do one event and it's gonna set us straight for life. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas really be thinking they kid and play trying to put together the pajama jammy party, and it's gonna set niggas straight. They're gonna be able to pay their college tuition and all this other shit off this one show, off this one event. And it's like, dude, you thinking for today, you're not thinking for tomorrow. And one of the problems I notice a lot of promoters have, they don't give a fuck about the spectators enjoying themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Expand on that real quick. Expand on that shit real quick. What do you mean by that? Expand on that.
So, all right, for example, the promoter I was talking about earlier, Flyer says the doors open at 7. The show starts at 8, but the show not start until 9:15.
Dang.
That's a problem. You know
Oh, black folks do that shit all the time.
But no. But hold on. But here's the thing, though, right? It's so bad that it's a. I watched it affect a mainstream comedian this week. I went to go see Ali Sadiq on Friday. The show starts at 9 o'clock. Why in the fuck is it that people that bought front row seat tickets are not showing up to the show until 10:15? That is a problem because these dudes are so used to going to shows that have started late, so they just assume, well, this shit ain't gonna start on time. Everybody's shit's not the same.
Anything like the Improv or those big clubs, they start on time.
Bro,
Go ahead.
If you get to some of those big clubs, they not even gonna let you in after a certain time.
Right.
Because your ass should have been there. You see what I'm saying? And I don't think that I don't think just because you can promote a show, just because you can book comedians, doesn't mean you qualified to run a show. At this point in my career as a promoter, I run on a schedule that is very similar to the comedy clubs. My comedy shows will be an hour and a half. That's it. An hour and a half is how long the comedy show is. It ain't gonna be no sleepover. It ain't gonna be 10, 11 damn comedians.
Well, for the hour and a half, how long is your headliner normally do for the if you're doing just an hour and a half?
So now it depends, because back in the day, headliner you was doing 40 minutes to an hour. You know what I'm saying? Now you can have a headliner do 30 minutes. You have to do 25. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It depends on how you do it. So my personal opinion on a comedy show, you shouldn't have max. You shouldn't have, including the host. It shouldn't be no more than 6 comedians being seen. You know what I'm saying? At the max. I'm seeing niggas got 9, got 7, got 11 damn comedians. You can have a good comedy show with 3 comedians. You can have a good comedy show with 4 comedians. You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, the last drink I did only had about 4 comics on it. Yep.
What it comes down to me, it's not even about how many comedians you have. It's about the comedians that you have respecting the fucking time. Because if you say, all right, look, we got a host. The host gonna go out there, he gonna do 7 to 10 minutes from the rip, right? Then we gonna let 2 people go do 5 minutes, and then we gonna have a feature do 15 minutes, and then we gonna have the headliner close the show out. If everybody stick to their time and everybody is coming legit, you can have a good show like that. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta, as a promoter, you gotta know not only the talent that you booking, but you gotta know the strengths, and you gotta put the order of the lineup in the right way where it's gonna continue to get stronger as the show goes on. You
I
can't
got a
have.
question. I got a question on that. How
Okay.
do y'all feel for the promoters? Like I said, the promoters. How do you feel about a nigga not showing up twice? When I see,
Twice?
like, yeah, a nigga run off twice. How do y'all feel about that? A nigga like, yo, I'm gonna
Hold
do
up. He
this.
got a deposit. He got a
I don't
deposit. Or
know.
he just
I
never
don't.
showed himself.
Well, if something occurred, you send that deposit back.
Hold up, Corey. Hold up. This is that the place you get working. Let me say this, Elijah the Barber. The show, they never called you back. I went down that spot Saturday. There was a nigga from Baltimore supposed to have been there.
Okay.
The nigga didn't show up. Right?
Okay.
I was like, yo, this is my second time. Oh, the nigga didn't come up. I'm like, oof. Like, how do y'all feel about a nigga run off and don't show up twice? How many times y'all give a nigga chances wise, promoter wise?
But hold on. Now you speaking when you say what you just said, are you speaking from the promoter part, or are you just speaking from the part of I'm a comedian that was on this show and the nigga was booked on shows with me twice and he ain't show up?
Yes, I say both ways.
All right, so if I'm a comedian and I'm booked on a show with another comedian and they don't show 2 times, one, that's none of my business. I don't know the situation. I don't know the arrangement. I don't know if the promoter had all their money. I don't know if something came up. Like, I don't know. But as a promoter, I can tell you a situation that just happened with me, right? We booked 2 people for the show. 2 people we booked before. One we booked several times. The one guy was booked because my mother, whose birthday is tomorrow, is a fan of this guy. The show was last night. So I booked him because of her. You see what I'm saying? The other person we booked before, and my partner was like, he wanted to book her. We get to about maybe a month ago, a month before the show. Both of them back out the show. Right? Now, I don't know the reason why the girl backed out of the show. She told that to my partner. The guy's excuse was he had an opportunity to go to California. Right? And it's kind of like, all right, some opportunities I understand you have to jump on, but I felt like that was a bullshit ass excuse, me personally, because you've already committed to doing this show. You're already on a fucking flyer. This is a show that we have a partnership with a corporation in Buffalo Wild Wings. So you're on a poster. You're on posters in fucking Buffalo Wild Wings. People are seeing you be advertised. And you say a month before the show that you can't do it because you got an opportunity to go to California. Okay, cool. Now we have to replace both the headliner and the feature of the show a month before the show with new people and then promote. You're costing me money. You see what I'm saying? You're costing me money.
So that nigga got X'd out, pretty much. That's what you're saying.
You're costing me money. So now moving forward, I don't even want to book you again. Stay unbooked. I don't want to book you. I don't want to book you.
What about you, Mr. 505? Hold on. Go ahead.
But here's the thing that made it worse, right? This weekend was the Philadelphia Comedy Festival.
The nigga was there?
He hosted the show. Listen, he hosted the show on Friday with Keith Robinson. And that's a great opportunity.
That's a legend right there.
That's a great opportunity. That's a great opportunity, right? But that was Friday. You were on our show on Saturday in the same damn city where you fucking live at. You see what I'm saying? It's not like you had to go across the bridge. You're in your city. And you were headlining the show. Yesterday was the show. He was at the crib chilling. He wasn't in California. So
maybe he had a California background.
That's crazy. That's crazy work, right there.
So my whole thing is stay unbooked. Stay unbooked.
What about you, Mr. 505?
I can easily say that if I'm gonna say it from the comic standpoint, from me being a comic, if you don't show up, I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna probably be in the notion of, okay, do I need to be negotiating to do more time or something like that? Because that's where we're gonna open up negotiations. But as far as
Facts.
from the promoter standpoint, I have learned that it is best. Number one, I'm a stickler for being late. I am huge. When you are late with me, I feel that you are disrespecting my time, and my time is the most valuable thing that I have. Money doesn't equate to my time. So next man up is always gonna happen. I always got somebody laying in the cut, and I'll tell somebody, hey, I always got a comic laying in the cut. But if you dip out on me twice, and I just explained that I try to pay all comics before the show, but weeks in advance, I'll try to go ahead and get you your bread. So if you are late with me, and I'm talking about, it need to be something detrimental. When I say it need to come with an obituary or something like that. I need to see some broken arms and things of that nature. I need validation of this. I need that. Because if not, I'm gonna take it as a disrespect of, okay, you just basically said F me is what you're doing. F what you got, no matter how big or small my show is. Because at the end of the day, a fan is a fan. And if you get a new
100.
fan, you get a new follower, you get
It
whatever,
is.
it's more than what you had before you got there. And
Right.
I don't care if it's Joe Blow Schmo that just did the open mic, or it's Cat Williams. I don't care who. A new fan is a new fan, a new follow. And if that's not important to you, then I'm probably I'm gonna take that as a slap in the face. But I
Disrespect.
also, I didn't seen it live and direct right in front of me. Comic not show up and got put to sleep.
Oh shit.
Got paid a deposit and got put to sleep. And it's a comic that we all know.
He got knocked out. Like
Got put to sleep.
Hey man, leave that story alone. Leave that story alone, man.
Damn,
But I'm just saying.
Yeah. That sound like some big red shit right there.
No.
Hey,
Yeah.
Rod, listen. I just thought of something, right? I'm leaving this week to go to Arizona, right? And I'm headlining the show on Friday, and the feature was a Spanish dude from Cali that's in a wheelchair. So he backed out the show, though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man.
I'm the only one to put that. I thought he stayed backed out the show.
That backed out the show, and I'm upset because I was looking forward to seeing dude do stand up and see if he got a standing ovation. But what happened was,
Wow.
When he backed out the show, the promoter was mad.
Well, he
right?
definitely could take a bow.
Listen. The promoter was mad, right? So she was like, damn, Bull begged me to get on the show, and he backed out because he got casted for a movie, and they want to film that same weekend. So she's like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I said, fuck it, let me get his time. Give me his time. You know what I'm saying? I was already doing 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? He was going to do 15. Fuck it, I'll do 45. She was like, well, I'm going to give you his time and I'm going to give you his pay. I said, shit, I'll take it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So to go with my brother was just saying, as far as, sometimes you renegotiate, like, all right, well, more time or whatever, more pay, whatever the case may be. Sometimes, man, look, one person lost is the next man's game.
And like Mr. 505 said, I tell everybody, man, me and this nigga talk more than my wife be like, yo, who the fuck you on the phone with? I show her, so all right, I know you talking. You know what I mean? We be building, pause. We be building. We just talk game. You know what I mean? And we talk about that guest spot, like I told you, like I did the Naughty Goose. I got a situation. That nigga only gave me 10 minutes. I made that my best 10 minutes, and that would parlay me. I paid get it. So the opportunity, don't fall asleep on the opportunity.
Yeah,
that's the biggest the biggest thing in this
Opportunity,
game.
opportunity is worth more than money in a lot
I
of
agree.
situations. I went to the casino. And they gave me an opportunity, and I did 2 shows. They said they was gonna call me back, whatever, right? They never called me back. A year went by. I had just finished my second special in February, and it'll be out next month. But I filmed it in February. I go to the casino in March. Like, yo, I just filmed my second special, and I want to film my third here. And they was just like, oh, all right. And then somebody co-signed me, and they was like, yo, give them another 5 minutes. Now, mind you, I already performed at the same club, and I did 2 shows for y'all in the same night. Now that a year and some change went by, y'all want to offer me another 5? All right, fuck it. I go on the stage, I do the 5 minutes. They say, yo, we gonna let you do your special here, and in 2027, blah blah, whatever you want, blah 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 blah. Yo, matter of fact, we want you to come down here and open up for this guy from Vegas. I go do that. Then they say, yo, we booking you the headline. So I headlined the casino like 2 weeks ago. After I killed that, they was like, yo, we want you back in December. We want you to open up for Darnell Rollins. We want you to open up for Ashley Larry, whatever. So opportunity sometimes is worth more than money, because you never know which way it's going to send you. But it's up to you to make the best of the opportunity once it's presented to you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, they want too damn much. You see what I'm saying? They want more than what they can handle, and more than what they really ready for, and they be missing the little things. You see what I'm saying? Like I went to an open mic, and I might have told you about this, Rod. This fucking dude pissed me off so bad, man, because he said he was like, I got an hour worth of material. Now, mind you, this dude is a new comedian, right? And I've done two 1 hour long comedy specials. So I know how much material it takes to do a fucking hour. So I'm like,
I mean,
dude,
it'd be funny, and
I'm like, you got an hour worth of material? You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker said, yeah. I said, all right, you got an hour worth of material. How many 5-minute sets do you have? He was like, I don't know. I was like,
come on, man. Come on,
I was like, listen.
Delusional.
You can't do the math.
How do you know that you got an hour worth of material? He said, oh, because I did it. I just did my first paid show, and I did an hour, and I was killing it. And I said,
oh Lord.
I said, did you have an hour worth of material, or were you?
Oh, you just up there talking shit,
right? So he was like, y'all was on stage for an hour. He was like, I was killing it though. He was like, it was a couple people that was telling me I need to get the fuck off the stage. He said, but it was like 3 people laughing, so I knew I was killing it. I said, listen. I said,
3 people.
I said,
3 people was laughing.
They was laughing at you, but they wasn't laughing at you. If you understand, you know what I'm saying? So he tells me, he says, well, I'm on my 75th open mic. I said, your 75th open mic? He said, yeah, because I went to the one open mic, and they told me to go to 100 mics and come back. I said, dog, that's a nice way of them telling you was trash. If an
You're not
mic
ready for them, yeah. They tell you, yeah, you're not ready for their room, yeah.
Bro, you are garbage. You are garbage. You go to an open mic and they tell you to go to 100 more open mics and come back. Nigga, you are trash.
I've never seen nobody get turned down at an open mic. That's crazy.
Bro, you know how terrible you gotta be for niggas at an open mic to tell you to go to 100 other open mics and come back?
You're making the coffee in here get cold. You gotta go.
I did see a nigga get banned from open.
Hey, Rod, imagine a nigga go to Cool J's and they give him the feedback and they say, yeah, go to 100 open mics and come back.
Damn.
That is
that shit is terrible.
Hey, you know what? Hey, I gotta ask a question right here, man, because we dive in some good points, man. And like, how long did it take y'all? You know, I know a couple people in situations. How long did it take y'all to get comfortable enough to let your significant other see your art?
From the beginning, she's in a lot of my jokes because she's part of my life. So Straight from the beginning.
It's a difference because a lot of them think you like a 33-year-old rapper. Like this shit really gonna work. Like it's the proof of content is hard for them to believe. You really got niggas laughing. What about you, Mr. 505? How long did it take you for your wife to come watch you work?
You know
Was it
what?
early
I
on
think
again?
I think with me it was more of like it's time. It was time. Um, I create a lot. I create sets around relationships and things of that nature. So what better for me? What better for me to speak on than what I'm actually living? I mean, I literally have a series called The Naked Truth. So this is me. This is all my. And when I say relationships, I'm not even talking about just my current relationship. I got to be comfortable enough to talk about all of these screwed up relationships that I've dealt with. So with that, I have to bear my own soul, and I got to be honest with the relationship I'm currently in. I got to be honest enough to say, hey, this is what I lived through. This is the man that you were with. This is who I am. I'm sorry, I'm not perfect because I'm about to just go ahead and bear my soul on all my imperfections. Yes, I did do that woman, and I know that she was nasty and things of that nature. I'm sorry. I'm sorry at the end of the day, but I'm here for you. I still love you. Don't take it away from me. But it only took me. I realized like right after my first open mic, this is what it's gonna be. Right after my first open mic, this is it. And this ain't just significant other. This is family members. Because at the end of the day, they ain't coming no way. Let's just be clear on that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how long everybody been doing comedy anyway, but let's just be real. You can go ahead and talk about your family all day long. They might come and
Yeah.
fool with you once or twice, but hey,
And yeah,
they'll
yeah.
fade
When
away
you
from
first
your
start doing
best
it, they'll
fans are
just
gonna
see
come
it,
from
and
out of
it's over
town.
with. It's
Yeah,
over.
your
Right.
best fans are gonna come from out of town. At least that's
Mm.
my truth.
Mhm.
Your
Well,
best
well, I
fans
will
are
say
gonna
this:
come from out of
I
town.
got friends that travel with me when I do have my out of town show. I got a hardcore friend set that
Uh,
travel with me out of
hey,
town.
hey, 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 my brother. You hear what you said? See, you used a different F word than I use. You said friend. That's not the F
Yeah.
word that I
What F
use.
word
Friends
is
will
I
that?
use
support you.
family. I use family.
Well, in my cases, a lot of my friends are really like my family because I don't really have a
Oh,
family
okay,
like that.
what's
So yeah,
up?
yeah, yeah.
I'm talking about brother,
No, I
sister,
feel you. I
mother,
feel you. I
fathers,
feel
and
you.
things of
I
that
Oh
feel you,
nature.
no,
bro.
no, no, no! They ain't coming in. Well, no, actually, God rest the dead. You know, my mom's died 2024 right before Thanksgiving, but she loved that I was doing it. Like she was, and then I often talked about her, and she would be laughing and would be like, "I wasn't that bad." I'm like, "Yes, you were."
Mm.
Yeah, shit.
Bro, my mom is my biggest cheerleader, man. My mom was
Mine
at my
was
first
too.
open mic. My first open mic when I started comedy. Um, she's one of the inspirations for me doing it because she didn't believe I could do it. Her and my wife. And I've talked about that, but she's a huge supporter. If she can't make a show, especially a local show, she's pissed about it. My grandma has been at a lot of my shows. My sisters have been to my shows. My kids have been to my shows. My wife has been there, but I don't like my wife being at like it's weird when you talk about cheating material in front of the person you cheated on. Like
No, it's
that shit
not.
is just
No,
that shit.
it ain't weird for
That shit
me.
make it better.
That shit.
It ain't weird for me
Be a little
because she
weird
already know the
at
kind of nigga
times.
she dealing with. It ain't
You know
nothing
what I'm
weird
saying?
about
That
it.
shit that should be a little weird sometimes. So honestly, I feel better when my wife isn't at my comedy shows. But I agree with the brother. The biggest fans and supporters, they are sometimes going to be ones that aren't your immediate family. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes are from different cities and different states, and the ones that you can't see. See, in this comedy game, you got supporters and you got followers. You know what I'm saying? Your supporters are the ones that you usually can't see. Your supporters are the ones that when you post a flyer for a show, it's somebody in a state that you ain't from that reshares or reposts that flyer. That right there is a supporter. A follower is somebody they'll see, okay, Elijah the barber is from South Jersey and I'm from South Jersey. He's gonna be down the street from where I live at. Okay, I'm gonna go see him down the street. Oh, next month he's in Philadelphia. Okay, I'm gonna go pay gas and toll. I'm gonna go see him in Philadelphia. Oh, he's in Delaware. Okay, all right, I'm gonna go see him in Delaware. Oh, he's in New York. Oh, I'm gonna go drive up with my girlfriend and we gonna go see him in. Those are your followers. You know what I'm saying? Like when you have people like that, that's a big deal. I went to California last year with my man, and he a comedian, and he had two homies that booked the flight, flew to Cali to see us. They stayed at the same hotel as us. Like, that's a different type of love and support. You see what I'm saying? You're
I
not going
agree
to
with
just
you.
get that. You're not going to just get that from any old body. And when you do get that, you can't take that for granted. You might have people that might say, well, whenever you local, I'm gonna come see you. But when you out of state, I might not be able to make it. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be okay with that. But what I don't know if y'all experience this shit, but this one I'm dealing with. I'm tired of these motherfuckers that be wanting to support you based on you performing somewhere they feel comfortable going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can live down the
Hey,
street.
bro. Hey,
You can
hey,
live.
you hit it
Listen,
right on the nose, yeah.
bro. You can
Hey.
live down the street. I had a customer. This motherfucker lives less than 2 miles from where I be performing at on a monthly. He will not come see me at this, little restaurant that I'm hosting events at. But let me know when you in Atlantic City. Let me know when you
Man,
at the
shoot.
casino. You know what I'm saying? Let me
Hey,
know when you at
shit.
so-and-so restaurant. Then they want to ask you certain venues, but when you gonna be at the Boom Boom Room? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, when the Boom Boom Room called me to do a fucking show. You know what I'm saying? You
Man,
like
I
going
be
there,
shit,
you like
man.
enjoying yourself. Are you supporting me? Or are you trying to support them, but you just want me to be there? You know what I'm saying?
I got that shit real, man. That's real.
Please,
preaching.
my brother,
preaching.
let me chime in right here.
Go ahead.
Please let me chime in. I am giving you a personal note from myself. My first time performing at Zany's. I drive 2 hours every Saturday to get my hair cut by my oldest brother. I drive 2 hours. You know what he has told me? I ain't coming to the show, man. I want to see you down there at Zany's. When you down there at Zany's, I'm going to be there. You know what? I went 4-5 months. I'm asking. It's my oldest brother. This is who I looked up to. But guess what? I am now a feature at Zany's. I am featuring that night. And what do I get? I get a call 25 minutes prior to the show. Hey, bro. I know you there tonight. Can you leave a ticket for me at the door?
Hey,
and I got my gal with me.
Come on, bro.
And I got my gal with me. You know, I didn't told her that my brother's a comic.
Oh yeah, they do that shit. Yeah.
All the time. All the time that shit happens. Listen, I just had that happen with me. I just had this shit happen with me, right? All right, niggas see, okay, you performing here, you performing there, this, that, and the third. Like, I have accomplished a lot of shit to be a independent comedian. I have a
and they got two specials.
I did film 2 specials. I got a partnership with Buffalo Wild Wings.
Get in that
I
motherfucker.
do a comedy show every month at Buffalo Wild Wings, a fucking corporation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So listen. I get the casino headlining gig. I am headlining the Resorts Casino in Atlantic City, New Jersey, a couple weeks back, right? You know, the thing that people need from you is a visual and the cosign. A visual and the cosign in anything, and it will make them question supporting you. So, oh, you doing your comedy thing? Okay, all right. I see you on these flyers, see you on these posters. Okay, you doing the comedy thing. You still doing your little comedy thing? Still doing your little comedy thing? Okay, all right. I see you grinding, see you doing your thing, whatever. All right. Oh, shit. You at the casino. Hold up. Atlantic City, headliner. Oh, you really doing this thing? Oh, you doing this thing for real? I might have to come see you. Now, wait a minute. You can't come see me at the $10 show. You you can't come see me at the $20 show. But you're gonna drive 40 minutes, you're gonna pay gas, toll, and parking, you're gonna book a room, stay the night, buy the fucking ticket, get VIP so you sit in the fucking front, buy drinks, you're gonna spend damn near $300 to come see me like I'm some celebrity, all because it's in a building that you feel comfortable going into, and that it sounds cool to take your wife. Yeah, this barber I know, you know what I'm saying? My barber, he at the casino tonight. Like, yeah, you know, he telling them jokes. You know, I'm taking you places, baby. And then, you know, I gotta go up there, do the work, make you and your lady laugh, and after
Like,
shake
I
my
know
hand,
that
take pictures,
nigga.
all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas who ain't even my customers in the barbershop that my uncle or somebody else cut. Oh, man, I didn't know you do comedy. Nigga, you don't talk to me when you in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Talk about you ain't know I did comedy. You know what I'm saying? You don't talk to me. Damn, you doing your comedy. Oh, you open up a show, Tory? Oh, man, damn, you really doing this nigga was 3 times away. I ain't even know this nigga was funny. God damn. Nigga, you be quiet as fuck. Like, yo, these niggas, man, it's terrible. Niggas like, nigga asked me the other day, yo, so when I'm gonna see you in a movie? Nigga, I got a movie. It's called A Special. Did you watch it? Like, nigga was like, nah.
Bro, what is the name of your special so I can check it out?
So my special that's out now is called Elijah the Barber Cutting Up Comedy Special. KUT, the letter N up comedy special. That's on YouTube now. I did that in 2023. And I'm working on creating my own MCU. Is the ECU, the Elijah the Barber comedy universe. You know what I'm saying? So it's real stories, it's real situations or stories and situations inspired by real customers and real people and life events. And basically Cutting Up was an introduction to who I am and my personality as a barber and as a comedian. The special I just did is called Trust Issues. Trust Issues is more personable. You know what I'm saying? It's a little darker than the first special because I felt on top of the world after I did the first special, and then I got hit with so much tragedy. My son's mom passed away, and I just went through. My ex-wife had passed away. I went through a lot of shit. So I'm reconnecting with some of the things I talked about in the first special and the second special. The second special will be out September 11th, and that'll be on YouTube too. So I'm working on my third special. I'm working on my third special now, which is called Full Circle, and that'll be filmed July 17th, 2027 in Atlantic City at the Resorts Casino. And basically, every title has meaning because the Full Circle special is basically showing like I started my comedy career in Atlantic City, New Jersey. I've taken these last 5 years, going on 6, hitting the road, touring, traveling all over the country, performing and promoting shows, and I'm coming right back to where it all started, full circle.
That shit real, man. But
so
when you said that about he talked about his brother, man. I had a sister. My sister thinks she's Dame Dash or something, man. And you know what I mean? The shit is crazy because when I did Corey Chris shit, I don't know what that was like a year ago. I did your shit at Tacoma Park.
Oh yeah, when I had my room out at Tacoma Station. Yeah.
When I did DC, I did 7 minutes or whatever, and that nigga's room is wild. Nigga pissed on himself that night. I remember that shit. Nigga at the bar was pissing himself.
Hey, listen, you know, hey, look, yeah, man. Hey, I'm on a killer circuit, baby.
Well, yo, hold on. Where are all of y'all from?
I'm in the Washington D.C. area. I'm you know what I'm saying, I'm born and raised in Washington D.C. PG County area, basically Washington DMV area. I'm a DMV comic, I would say.
Okay. I never performed in DC. I want to perform in DC. The closest to DC I performed was Baltimore at the
Rod can tell you I had a room that I had on Thursdays, and we thinking about getting it back. We just trying to revamp things though. But I definitely, man, would love to have you out there when I get it back on though, for sure.
Yeah, true indeed. Yeah, we gotta stay in touch. Yeah, I'm with that.
Oh yeah, no, we gonna definitely stay in touch and build. That's why I wanted to get on here, man, to build relationships. You know, build network with other funny motherfuckers like myself.
Mm-hmm. But like I said, man, when I did his room, And I was like, yo, I didn't comment on it. I didn't put nothing on there on no social media. But when I did a white room and I killed that shit, I put my wife, I put my family and supporters, I didn't put my sister's name in it. I haven't talked to that motherfucker in 3 weeks. Yo, you did not help me write these fucking jokes.
Hey, yo.
You know what I mean?
Hey,
You
yo.
wasn't in the gym shooting these shots with me. Like, you know what I mean?
Yo.
Like this game right here, man, is a deadly game, man.
Yo,
Niggas
it
Oh
really
man.
really will try
it
to
is.
jump on your cape tail, nigga, and fly
Well,
with you, nigga.
I can't speak for other areas, but speaking from the DC area in the comic, it's so many comics in the DC area, right? But it's so cliquish though. Like you got your, I'm not about to mention no names or anything because I know seeing this, but you have certain people who are really established or whatever, and then they got their cliques. So when I first got into this comedy, I had the notion of just like trying to like impress them, trying to get in the room with them, trying to. And then when I realized like that's not the move, just do you. And when I start doing me, things I start getting other opportunities doing me and follow my own beat, not trying to get with nobody, nothing like that. Then things start occurring. I just actually just start meeting people that wanted to help me naturally. But it's a lot of that cliquish, and then you see the same people on the same shows over and over and over and over and over and over. So I just
And,
be more so focused on trying to get my out of town. I feel like you'll get more exposure out of town than just trying to. Because I really want to be a national touring comic. That's my goal: is be a national touring
like
comic.
we said this shit in the beginning of countless time. You're not gonna get no love where you at.
There it is.
I can't get a paid show at the mic I go to every Tuesday.
Well,
Like, you know,
I've gotten some paid shows
I,
in my
I,
area, but it's far
hey
and few in
Corey,
between.
I spend money at this open mic every Tuesday. I can't get a paid gig. But Mr. 505 hit me up. I never met this nigga out of box of paid. You know what I mean? So what is
I told
the biggest difference?
I told you about that shit. Man. You gotta fuck with
Yeah, I
Hey,
feel you.
that's
I
because we
feel
got
you.
Southern hospitality down here,
You know
man.
what I mean?
It's
And,
different in
and, and,
Tennessee,
and-
bro.
yeah, so I feel you on that. Just like I was just did Atlanta, I just got a call from my people's. He was trying to get me back out there like in the middle of November. Got to see my work schedule if I can make it, but just just being blessed to get those type of opportunities though. And actually, man, to be honest with you, I prefer it that way because honestly, when I go out of town, it seems like I just get a little bit more love with what I'm doing than when I'm at home with it. It just feels like
you wanna be
like.
great, get out of your state. If you wanna be
That's the
That's
great, get
it.
out of your
thing.
state.
There it
Right.
is. There it
But
is.
You know what?
y'all got some beasts, yo. Y'all got some monsters down there in that Washington DMV
Oh,
area.
we
Like
do.
I
We
fuck
do.
with my man Lawrence Owens heavy.
Oh,
I
Elo?
fuck with
Yeah, yeah. I
Elo.
remember
That's my
Elo had
guy.
a room. Yeah, Elo had a room, and I've done his room. Elo know who I am.
Yep.
Yeah,
Carlton Morrell's my
Carl
guy.
Morell's my guy. I definitely know him very well. Carl
Yep.
Morell. Tony Spoon. Mike Brooks.
Yep.
Stuart Dawn. I mean, it's so many.
Yeah.
If you go with the females, Gwen Factor. Angela Robinson. There's a lot of people in the game. You know what I'm saying?
And I gotta say this too, man. Elijah Duval, I gotta say this. DC, like I said, that nigga Spoon, it's a couple old cats out here will help you out. I say this. That nigga sat on the phone with me for 30 minutes. Hey, Rod, let's rearrange your joke right now. I'm just listening. What you do right here? All right, cool. It's not too many cats gonna sit and take the time with you. Like, yo, I think I like the premise. Let's rearrange this shit. Niggas ain't gonna do that.
Right.
Nah.
Right.
Not the first nigga that came to me like that. I was in Philly, maybe my third time performing in Philly. It was Tommy Too Smooth. Tommy Too Smooth called.
That nigga got them characters, nigga.
I got off stage. Yeah, that's the marathon man. He don't never stop. I got off stage and he was like, "Young blood, let me holler at you." And we go outside and he says, "Yo, you got this joke." He says, "But I see it from a comedian." But he's like, "It's a dope joke." He was like, "But I'm thinking you gonna go this way, you go that way." He was like, "But if I was to do it, I would have went this way." and he broke it down and was like, "Yo, substitute these two words, and you're gonna notice the difference." And he was right. You know what I'm saying? Now, I took the advice and I did it a couple more times, but then I was just like, I don't feel like me. But I'm thinking about what he said, and I will make my own changes. You see what I'm saying? So constructive criticism is definitely cool if you're a person that's open-minded to it. But regardless of how it is, when you're doing a lot of comedy that is a reflection of you and who you are, like my brother was saying earlier, like, yo, I'm me. You know, I talk about relationships like it's me. You still have to like be comfortable within your style or whatever, and come into your own, because you're the one that has to do this night in and night out. You're the one that has to perform this material night in and night out or whatever. And the beauty of it is you are the director, you are the producer, you are the writer of it, and you get to say, like, you know what, I got 2 shows back to back. You know what, on this night I'm gonna do this bit like this, and then the next night I'm gonna do the same bit, but I'm gonna do it a little different. Like you get to make those decisions, man, and mess with it. And like, I don't know about everybody else, but with me, I film my sets and I study the game tapes like sports. You know what I'm saying? Like, I study the game tapes like sports, and I'd be like, you know what? I like my pace when I did the bit on this day, but I like my tone and my delivery. You know what I'm saying? I like my energy on this one. And you just constantly keep working at trying to just be better, man, working on your craft.
Yeah, I hope we all do that though. Like when sometimes I go over my stuff, like I have my lady record my stuff, and I'll look at something, I'll be like, "Dang, you know, I should have physically acted out the joke to say it. That would have brought the joke on a little more." However, you know what I'm saying. But that's definitely about. And also, I noticed with me though, when I'm actually on the show, I really don't like to really pay attention to the other comments though, because I don't want to, because I don't want to get infused or whatever, because of whatever they doing is killing. I just like to I be hearing it but not hearing it until it's my time, and I just like to go do what I do.
Yeah.
But you know what, man? I feel like it's also, man, it's a lot of niggas promoter wise and that run these shows and think they Bob Sumter, man. And they don't got the people that come in the motherfucking shows. They don't got the credits. There's some promoters out here. I got to keep it fact. I with a couple spots. They got 8 people in the motherfuckers. You know what I mean? So you gotta humble yourself a little bit. Don't think you're Apollo.
You're right about that. It definitely is some big-headed, arrogant promoters that, you know, be really feeling themselves, and you know, that's crazy too, man. Like I said, sometimes it comes down to the visual and the cosign. Like, they ain't fucking with you now, but once shit get moving, then it's like, God damn, boy, you know what I'm saying? I always knew you was gonna be somebody. You know
Just like when you just like when you stop popping outside your city, then your city gonna embrace you like they always had your back, like you was always one of them.
Hey, we always been here. Don't
Yeah,
forget.
man, we was always supporting that motherfucker.
I ain't liked, ain't shared not one flyer, right? Hey, they finger get broke when it come time to share a flyer. You can't do that. You can't share your flyer. You're not big enough yet.
For sure.
And me and Elijah talking about that, man. We was talking about the last time we talked. We was talking about the fly whores, man. You was telling me, you was breaking it down. Niggas was working for free. A lot of these flyers to make it.
Yeah. All right. So I'm not gonna say that.
Don't say that. Don't say the name.
I'm not gonna say names. But it was a comedian. No, you know what's funny? I just talked about that shit with you because I don't know how I felt, because when I asked you, like, I asked how they did on that show with you, you was like, you know them? Like, nigga, they not nobody special. Like you was like, you know them? But what they did was they was reaching out to promoters, and I was one of them when I had booked them a couple times, and they was doing 3 show deals. So they was like, look, book me for 3 shows, and I'm not going to charge you, but just put me on the flyer. And now this promoter done booked you for 3 shows. That's 3 flyers you're on. And if you tell this promoter, and then you tell this promoter, now that's 9 damn shows that's being advertised with you on it. So it's a false perception that everybody checking for you, they booking you, you this high demand shit, and you're hoping that out of these 9 volunteer jobs that you get 2 real ones. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what certain
Damn.
people be doing. They flyer
Oh, a
horse.
lot of
That's a
people
lot.
do that. Hey, I've done. It's a lot of shows. I've been on flyers. It was yeah. Just do it for the free 99.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like,
it
don't get me
happened.
wrong. No, look. Let me tell you a situation, right? That happened. When you talk about free 99, I got a call to do a show with a big name comedian, right? And I was excited because I've done shows with names, but this was the biggest name I had, would have ever had opened up for it, right? So I told them, I said, listen, I'm not going to charge y'all to do this show because y'all giving me a good opportunity. And the guy was like, no, fuck that. You working, you grinding, we assist, we gonna pay you. So I said, all right, but they wanted me to help promote. So I said, listen, I normally would charge this and this for me to perform and promote the way y'all want me to promote. But in this situation, I'm only gonna charge you this. So they was like, all right, bet, cool. Man, these niggas give me tickets to sell, right? They gave me tickets to sell, right? Now, my expectation
2 for 25.
Is that they are getting ready to fuck me. They're getting ready to fuck me. The fucking is getting ready to happen. You know what I'm saying? The Diddy shit is about to go down. So they give me 10 tickets. I sell the motherfucking 10 tickets. Give me another 10 tickets. I sold $800 worth of tickets, but I only wanted a small portion of that, and I didn't want to take it out the ticket shit. I wanted to see these motherfuckers is gonna be straight up and pay me what it was I told them I was gonna go for. I'm giving y'all a good price. I offered to do the shit for free. Then y'all insisted you pay me. Then I start selling tickets. Then they was like, well, remember in the beginning you said that you was gonna do it for free. Nah, nigga, nah. You know what I'm saying? Nah, nigga, nah. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I did. I said, okay, they about to fuck me. Okay. Watch this. Yo, I only sold this many tickets. And paid myself from the rip, right? So they was like, all right, bet. Dog, it came the end of the night for the show. It came time like, yo, what's up with the pay? Oh, well, you know that the Eventbrite is gonna take a couple days to clear, blah blah blah. We gonna send it to you. I don't give a fuck. I already paid myself. These dumbass niggas don't know this shit though. I'm already paid because I knew you was gonna fuck me. So now a couple days go by. Yo, the shit still ain't clear, right? Okay. Then these niggas send me money, but they only send me half of what I originally told them I was only going to charge them. You know what I'm saying? But I don't worry about it because y'all gave me the bonus money. I already paid myself what I told y'all I wanted. You know what I'm saying? But y'all dumbass niggas don't know what the fuck you're doing, so you didn't even realize what the fuck just happened in this situation. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you get certain people who treat this shit like a hustle and not a legit business, and then be wondering why shit don't work because this is not the crack game. Y'all niggas think, oh,
God
I'm
damn,
gonna comedy show. I'm
man,
gonna drop a
God
little
damn.
2,500 and I'm gonna flip that 2,500. I'm gonna make 5 bands off this show, baby. You know what I'm saying? We gonna take it. I'm gonna go back to the club and re-up. You know what I'm saying? Then we gonna do a show for $5,000. We gonna flip that. We gonna turn that to 10, baby. You know what I'm saying? We out here in these comedy streets like it's 88. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, nigga, that's not how this shit works.
Am I the only one that has heard the story that Roy Wood said that Dope Boys was trying to flip the brick, doing comedy shows? That's how they was washing their money, trying to flip the brick, and then paying comics off the brick. You get this off the brick. You go ahead and take a little bit off the brick if you want to. I can get your money on Wednesday. I give you a little piece of this brick.
Bruh. This shit, like this game is so crazy. It's so many people that be so fickle. You know what I'm saying with it. It's shady comedians, it's shady promoters, it's damn comedians out here stealing motherfuckers' material.
Oh my
And like
God.
how the fuck? That's what, yo, it was a chick on Facebook. She admitted she stole the nigga shit and said it in front of him at a show. Like, yo, that's crazy. You know how bold you gotta be to take somebody's shit and use it in front of them? Like, that's wild. That's wild. Hey, listen, hey, Rod, right? When you did that show with that person, right? Do you remember if they did a joke about saying the kids was in the car?
Yeah.
They stole that. They stole that. That belonged to Mel
man.
Harris. That belonged to Mel Harris. That's not there.
Yeah.
They don't even have any kids. They don't even have any kids.
Oh, come on, man. Come on.
That was a stolen joke. Stolen joke. Been hoodwinked. Been bamboozled.
Yeah, the person was talking about.
I've never stole no jokes. I've never done that.
Y'all was talking about being 50 years old, being a teacher.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, okay.
Did they do the cell phone bit about the pussy being like the cell phone service?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I know this is what I'm saying, bro. But now that's
crazy.
That's a dope set. That's a dope bit. But I know who wrote it. I know who wrote it. You see what I'm saying? But I don't take I don't take nothing away from that, because at the end of the day, like, that was something where you sat down with a person like, yo, like, I want something, and you gave them some ideas, and they wrote some shit out for you, and that's cool. So I'm not discrediting them for that. But that kids in the car shit, that is 100% Mel Harris shit. Like, we was on the show together. And they said that shit, and I was like, yo, they just stole this nigga joke. But they're not the only one that has stole that joke from him. You know what I'm saying? There's another dude who took his shit too. But for whatever reason, she keeps doing it, and they've been called out on it. They've been called out on it several times, and they keep doing it. And that's why I just like, yo, I know their shit. So I know like which ones they talk about and all of that shit. And it's just like, when you get predictable like that, it's just bad, man. Like,
it definitely was on some I thought there was like a Tubi version Tiffany Haddish. That was the vibe I got it from.
Well, I would say I would consider Tiffany Haddish Tubi-ish, like, you know.
That's crazy.
You giving her too much credit.
Because it was like, you know what I mean? Because it was like I'm 50 years old, I'm a teacher, and the kids are bad, and she was doing the little thing. I'm black and I'm white, and was acting and shit. I was like, oh,
this motherfucker right.
This give me Tiffany Haddish type, and she was just regular girl working in the school type of shit, night school type of shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, okay.
Yo, I'm about to get up off here, but before
go ahead, man. We better close this shit up anyway.
Before I get off here, because I heard y'all earlier. I said I got cut off when I was doing the levels. I just want to tell y'all what I was going to say about level one. Level one is the Kev Harts, the Dave Chappelles, the Chris Rocks, those guys that you see in the arenas, those guys that you see in the super big venues that you even see, in other countries and shit like that, headlining stadiums and all of that or whatever. There's different levels, there's different tiers to this, and if you really want to see how some of these comedians are moving, you have to look at
Fluffy level one. He do stadiums too. Fluffy.
Yeah, Fluffy too, but Fluffy also, he got a different machine behind him.
Oh yeah, he definitely does.
He got a different machine behind him, and then you also got to look at having that complexion for the connection. You see what I'm saying? It's different types of marketability too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the best talent wise aren't the ones that make it the furthest, because sometimes it comes down to your marketability, and then it also comes down to your standards and your morals, what you're willing to do, what you're not willing to do. But people like Kev, they're everywhere. But the difference with Kev then versus Kev now, Kev has to be careful of what he talks about and what he says, because he has big money backing him, and certain topics, certain issues he can't talk about. You know what I'm saying? Because you got big corporate behind you. You know what I'm saying? So
look, Kev the Bastard is not Kevin Hart.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference in, you know, the material, is a difference just in where people are at in life. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to really pay attention to what's happening with some of these comedians, you just look at the venues where they're performing at. Look at the venues where they're performing at. Look at how much look at how much the tickets are. Look at how, and then if they got merch, look how much they're charging for the merch. Like DL Hughley, you go see DL Hughley, you're paying $50 for a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Now, certain people like Miss Pat, I like their formulas. I like the fact that, yo, when you go to their show, they got the people with the merch shit. They tell you, like, yo, if you buy the merch, then she'll take a picture with you for free. So motherfuckers like, oh, let me go get it. Like that's smart marketing.
Yeah.
Somebody like Tommy Davidson, when he was at AC, he had general admission tickets was like $40, but then VIP was $60. The only difference was the VIP.
You got a picture.
Then you got a picture and all that. So now they're charging you for the picture. You ain't even paying attention with it. Paying attention to it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different marketing tactics and different things that they doing or whatever of making extra bread just besides whatever was agreed upon for them to do the stage time. So you just gotta, you know, start paying attention to some of that stuff with some of these guys, and then it's gonna really start telling you like, oh, these motherfuckers is really, really doing it. Because there is some comedians that once that writer's strike shit happen, and then movies and TV shows and shit stop, them niggas like, man, nigga, we got to go back on the road. We got to go get this. We got to go back where it all started. We got to get this comedy money. Like, fuck that, nigga. My show got canceled, nigga. I got bills to pay.
That motherfucker Tommy Davidson's first special was
Chili or Illin in Philly. Classic.
Oh, that shit was dope. That act
that
out
was a Showtime special too, wasn't it? Yeah.
God damn, that nigga killed it. I appreciate you coming on here, Elijah the Barber, man. You know what I mean?
No doubt, man. Yo, when you get a chance, just inbox me everybody who was on her information. I want to follow everybody, man, and link up with y'all, man.
Man, for sure, man. Definitely, man.
For sure, man. Y'all brothers
all right,
too,
y'all
man.
be safe, man.
For sure. Y'all be easy.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, man, before everybody get out of here, because we got to close the shop up, man, let the people know what your social media is and all that shit. Because it was a long-winded, but it was needed, man. It was a lot of good gems in this shit today.
Well, all right. I'm Corey. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Corey Chris Comedy. TikTok Corey Chris Comedy 3.0. Or you can follow me on Facebook, Corey Chris Comedy, my fan page, or you can follow me on YouTube, Corey Chris Comedy. I got funny food reviews and some of my old stand-up clips. So I'm all over that. Corey Chris Comedy. Follow me.
Okay.
All right, I'll follow me on all platforms. It's only one of me, Broadway Bobby. I made sure it was only one of me on that shit. It's an old white dude, but he dead. So he was in Hollywood back in 1896. But Broadway Bobby, all platforms. Check me out.
Okay.
Mr. 505 on all platforms. The Mr. 505, 505 Comedy MF on YouTube. Shit, and thank you again to Corey. Thank you to Broadway Bobby, Elijah Barber, and also my guy is sitting there still looking like he fresh out the penitentiary, like he just got off the weight pile. Rod Uncensored is always man, I tell you what,
he about to go make a chi-chi.
Yeah, hey, man, what you talking about, man? He already crushed the noodle down and everything. He's sitting there waiting on it to swell up right now. He cooking dope.
Now he look like being type of nigga that making that motherfucker pruno.
Oh man,
no, I ain't going that bad. I go that bad.
Hey, that man got a t-shirt on. He been changing oil in that motherfucker all day long.
I'm on my Die Hard shit. I'm on my Bruce Willis shit, man. You gotta, you know what I mean? I'm in the vent right now. I'm in the vent right now.
That man smoked Salem's with a t-shirt like that on. He smoked Salem's straight to
Nah,
the
he might be old. He
Malls.
still might smoke Cools, the hot busters, pack of
Nah, them
Cools.
Paul Malls. Them Pauls. Paul in the trailer.
straight South Pack.
No, and well, look, 100s. They got to be long 100s. I ain't doing no shorties.
Before we get out of here, anybody got anything coming up or they need a plug in before we get out of here?
Me and you, November 7th, Cumberland, man. Come check out me and Rob.
Pajama comedy.
Yes. Hey, I'm trying to figure out what you know what I'm gonna do. Hey, Rob, before we go, I'm gonna fuck him up though, cause I'm bringing out the motherfucking MC Hammer pumps and the bump speedos, John. That's what I win on. That's what I'm bringing back. And look, I gotta find me a nice stiff sock. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm going in that joint with the pumps and the bumps speedos, John. It's gonna be a Florida thing, and I ain't even from Florida.
No, yeah, I don't think they want to do that. I don't think they do that in Florida.
Well, they used to.
But again, Nashville, I see you September 5th and the 6th.
Yeah, that damn week, boy, you gonna be out
there.
Week. Yeah, man, you do that thing September 5th.
You know what I mean? I see Broadway Bobby, you know what I mean? Don't wear that tight shit, man, because I will look at you and discuss. You know
I got some new cute. I bought some new cute shit the other day. I'm gonna be cute as fuck.
Okay.
Oh man, you say you gonna be cute as fuck? Wow. Oh man, well, on that note, yeah, man. He say you gonna be cute. And he said the fuck be cute as fuck. Wow.
At first, I thought he said he gonna look like a cube. I said, all right, cool.
Nah, he said I would be cute as fuck.
God,
damn.
Hey, Paul. No, Paul.
Come on, man. I didn't try to be steamed up like hot water cornbread now. Nigga, I got to turn this off.
I would be cute as fuck. I don't know about the rest of you niggas. I would be cute as fuck when I step in that motherfucker. Shit.
All right, again, I appreciate everybody coming on here. Mr. 505, I'm gonna send you the copy of this shit, and you can chop what you want to chop out.
Man, y'all crazy as hell, man. Y'all stay up, man. Keep your pimp hand strong.
For sure.